I think we're good. Alright, so you want me to give you a countdown then? Alright. Let me get this ready. Okay. Alright, so countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I'm Stunt Coyote, and this is a game called Metroid. It is a hack that is made by Bloodstonic, or Real Red, as it's labeled on here. And, like I said, this is any percent, not to be confused with 100%. And yeah, this game is based on a hack called Project Base that was made by the begrimed one, or like Jack likes to call it, Puke Bar. And yeah, this is Clank category, which is just tons of controller clank, so I hope you guys are cool with that as well. But I guess I can start off by kind of explaining the mechanics a little bit. The physics of Samus are completely different than vanilla style. What happens is you don't stop running when you land, so you don't lose momentum. You can mid-air spin jump. The gravity in this game is quite a bit. You fall really fast. You also wall jump really high. And yeah, it's just quite a bit different than vanilla. Like I said earlier, it's based off Project Base, so it uses enemy and Samus as like physics, enemy mechanics. Well, it's just a completely revamped world, which is gigantic, by the way. I only started running this game about 2 months ago, and we've cut the time down to a 104. Which, when I looked at this game in the first place, I just was like, I really don't want to run it because it's so gigantic. But the neat thing about this game is that there are a couple of really game-breaking sequence breaks where we get a gravity suit. That's one of the first items, which allows us to traverse a lot of the game you wouldn't be able to until way later. Also, I don't want to make myself nervous, but there's a route change that happened about 2 days ago that I'm going to be doing here that can shave off a minute if you do everything optimally. But we'll see what happens. We usually get ice at the end of the game, but in this new route we're going to get ice early by doing a hell run. And so yeah, if I die, then yeah, we know what happened 2 days ago. Actually, it was a... That's funny. Exo is usually the guy who comes up with all the route changes and stuff, but I actually stumbled upon this one. We end up getting ice early, and it can save quite a bit of time over the course of the run as far as boss fights go. But as you can notice, Samus moves pretty decently quick. And already the game is kind of, it just looks really nice. I just took some damage. Pretty good. I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Oh, I love this game. Alright. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. I just read that something I really haven't thought about mentioning, but I should have right off the bat. This game has an ammo system, so instead of each individual type of ammo having its own ammo count, you have just one general ammo count. Missiles count for 1, super missiles are 10, power bombs are 20. And then you have grapple and x-ray, but we don't even see those. So we end up at the end of the game with around 75 ammo. And I think if you get 100%, it's around 500 or something like that. I'm not even really sure. So this is the first major upgrade we get is Bomb. And this is how we beat Bomb Teresa. It's pretty cool. And that fight's over. Yep, and elevator speed, just like Project Base, has been increased. So I picked up a missile expansion there, just for a fight that's coming up. I don't want to give it away, but we have to fight a boss that you almost never see. And that's always a good time. We're going to be fighting the myth, the legend. So I got to pick up some missile expansions to make sure that I have a pretty good consistent fight. Also, we're going to be using a deboost strat to get charge beam early. If I can get it. There we go. Charge beam is one of those things you'd get a little later on as well. Yeah, dude. That's who we're fighting. Another thing about this run is there's going to be a couple sections of bomb jumping. And some bomb unmorphs, which are really cool. I just pulled one off right there. So this is our method of bomb jumping, and it looks simple, but it's a little bit of precise timing. And if you mess it up, you lose gigantic chunks of time. I think if you mess up Spazer, you lose around... Come on. If you mess up Spazer, you lose around 20 seconds alone. Okay, so here we go. Here's the legend. Oh jeez, I took a hit. So for Spore Spawn here, we want to get inside of his hitbox in a few circumstances here. Just so we can get in more shots. We can get up to 5 shots if we can get in his hitbox, just like that. And if we did this correctly, we should be getting a 4 cycle. There we go, we got it. 4 cycle, that's an optimal Spo. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh jeez. Okay. Wow, taking unnecessary hits there. Gotta love it. Also, you're gonna see a lot of unmorphs in air. Just like that. And that'll save you around, I don't know, a quarter second each time you do it. Alright, so this is why we call it Jumper Metroid, because the high jump in Hyper is just ridiculously huge. Like, you jump relentlessly high. They added a new boss to the game, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Alright, so we're going to pick up our second E-Tank here, and we're going to be riding on this E-Tank for quite a while. So it's going to be really important. Also, this game doesn't really base its Turian entrance on boss battles and stuff, kind of like the Golden 4. It bases it on a series of gates you have to shoot and open up. So if you see me kind of like going out of the way, it's usually because I'm trying to grab a gate on the way through so I don't have to backtrack. We do a big gate cleanup towards the end of the game as well. So that's how we get Spazer early here. And if you like I was saying, if you mess that up, it's pretty bad. backflipping is pretty awesome as well. Hey, Duckfist, what's up, dude? Alright, so here's a new strat that Exo and I kind of like messed with and found out. It's called bomb unmorphing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use it here to get super missiles early. So hopefully I can get it first try. There we go, we got it. Nice. that strat's so sweet, I love it. Basically what I do is at almost the apex of my jump, I hold run and press jump again and jump out of my morph and go into morph ball again and then pretty much bomb over. Now I'm getting hit. And that's a really fun strat, and we do it a couple places just to save a few frames here and there, but that one saves around 15 seconds if you can pull it off. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I've got good ammo and really good health, so we're in a really good position right now. Okay, so at this point in the game, we are not supposed to be going this way. We're gonna go do some suitless Meridia. What's up, King Deborah? Hey, what's poppin', dude? Alright, here we go. So, this part is really sluggish and quite difficult, but there's a few strats we do to kind of like speed up this process. This is all going towards getting Gravity Suit early and allowing us to do way more than we're pretty much allotted to. I just need to get some missiles here. Alright, so there's a mechanic in this game called rocket jumping. And I use rocket jumping. It's holding down and jump while you shoot a super missile below you, and it'll like pop you up a few frames. But if you do it in water, it'll push you up a ton. So we use this to do something like that looks kind of like this. And that'll give us. I gotta get some ammo here before I move on. There we go. Alright, so that pushed us up so we can skip that entire room. And that's a pretty sweet strat. Oh, nice, I got a super. So, that's a neat strat that kind of just skips a lot of unnecessary slow movement underwater. And crabs will kill you in 2 hits. It's pretty ridiculous, so we just want to like be safe and cautious around those guys. Oh god, another super full ammo. This couldn't be any more perfect right now. Alright, so now we've got Gravity Suit early, which allows us to just do whatever we want now, which is pretty awesome. Although, a thing to note about the Gravity Suit, there's 2 things about it that are pretty great. Well, there's one thing that's pretty great, and there's one thing that's not. It does have a damage debuff, so you're like 1/3 less damage taken by enemies. But, you still take a little bit of heat damage, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Oh wow, I messed that strat up pretty bad. Oh, I bonked. That sucks. We didn't want to bonk there. Okay. I do a super jump there just to get up there. We're gonna do a little extra health farming here because I definitely need the health. But this guy needs to come up. The reason I need the health is for this hell run I'm gonna have to do here in a second. Oh, nice. Give me 3 smalls. That's cool, bro. Come on. There we go. Alright, so... like I was saying earlier, I was going to tell you a little bit more about gravity. You run at the speed of Speed Booster without the echoes when you have gravity on. But yeah, you take heat damage still. So that's why we need Varia. So yeah, that trick earlier, for those who don't understand it, that's called a super jump. When I take the suit off, I have gravity suit momentum underwater, but when I take the suit off, it acts as if I don't have it. So it kind of like propels me upward. And then when I turn the suit back on, obviously I've got gravity suit mechanics again. Alright, but here's where the route changed over the past 2 days. I'm gonna go get ice now, because it really seriously saves a ton of time, and it's 100% safer than not doing it. We're gonna go get ice first, and it's gonna make bosses not only faster, but way easier. So this is pretty much a day old, so if I'm still not great at it, I apologize. Alright, that was pretty perf right there. Alright, so that's early ice, and that's going to dramatically help us out with the bosses. As well as a lot of Norfair movement will be a lot easier and more consistent. We can use frame shots to get through golden pirates, which would otherwise take out like 80 damage if they hit us. So now it's going to be a lot easier to just traverse Norfair, I guess. Yo, what's up, Brad? What's poppin', dude? Alright, so now that we've pretty much gotten some pretty OP beams here, we're going to be heading to Red Ship. And we have some pretty decent ammo. Don't eat the yellow ice, dude. Alright, so here we are. This is the fastest way back up to the Red Ship, where we are going to hit a few gates, Turian gates, and then head on down to Meridia, which actually, in my opinion, reminds me a lot of the Metroid Fusion Meridia. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're also going to get area suit here as well. That's the thing. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, so this is the Varia suit, which we probably, we're not even going to look at, but we have it now. It's pretty cool looking as well. And this is going to protect us from heat. And we're going to take less damage as well. Okay, so there's a little hidden room here. We're going to get a gate. Woo! Jump back through the door. Now we have 10 gates left, I believe. That's what it said. So Wreck Chip is also pretty cool because it has the reverse, what we call nightmare effect, which is basically like in the original Super Metroid, when you defeat Phantoon, the electricity comes back on. But when you defeat Phantoon and Hyper, the electricity shuts down. So that's a cool mechanic. So we're going to get around to that here in a little bit. Okay. Okay, so this is Meridia, and Meridia is really, really cool. In my opinion, it's probably my favorite place in Hyper. This section is kind of more like how Project Base 0.6 looks. And I'm gonna get some help here. But it starts looking like Fusion pretty quick here. And almost like these like tombs that he made look really cool as well. Also gonna try a new room strat here. There we go. Okay, we got it. That's an ice strat there that I made. It saves probably like 7 seconds over going the other way. If you get it first try, that is. Alright, so here's the first big change that ice makes. Also gonna, like I said, collect some more health here. The bot wound fight without ice is ridiculously dumb. It's way longer and it's way scarier. But see, that was not bad at all. And Botwoon is a tank, dude. He'll take you out. So, okay, now that we're past that, we can start talking about Phantoon. Phantoon is one of the biggest changes in the ice route. Instead of hitting him 10 times like you have to for the other route where you don't have ice, you only have to shoot him 4 times and he's dead. So that saves a really, really big amount of time, which is fun. Phantoon. So this is the Phantoon fight. And a lot like Project Base, he's just goes crazy right out the gate. And I got what we call eye opener, which is he'll open his eye just right away. And that's the Phantoon fight. That was a perfect Phantoon. Couldn't ask for a better one. That was good. Alright. That was straight up the best RNG you're gonna get. Right out the gate. He just goes buck wild like right away. Okay, so that's where ice really helps as well, because it only takes 4 hits to kill Phantoon, but if you don't have ice, it takes forever. Yeah, that's the glory of early ice. Okay, this section of Meridia is a lot of fun to speedrun. Mainly because, 1, it looks cool, and 2, it's just a lot of really cool room strats. Oh shit. I mean, sorry. So we are going to go complete our set of beams. A thing to mention about Hyper Metroid over a lot of other hacks is this game is designed so you can have all 5 of your beams equipped at the same time. So we're going to have Charge, Ice, Spacer, Wave, and Plasma all going simultaneously. And that's just another reason that getting Ice early will make it so our beam is just unbelievably powerful for pretty much the rest of the run. Come on, bombs. Yeah, Wreck Ship turns off after Fanta's dead, which I thought was pretty cool. So this part reminds me of Fusion a lot, like Sector 4, just the way all the coral reefs are and stuff. Oh jeez, get up there, boss. Say boss. There we go. Alright. So we need some ammo here, a decent amount. Probably just want to fill up. Alright, there we go. Reason being is there's a lot of strats here that we need ammo for. And you'll notice that in this game that ammo management's just really important throughout the entire thing. There's not like a section, like every single missile I shoot is accounted for. And I have to have a certain amount of drops at a certain point or the run just kind of goes downhill. Like almost even more so than Super Metroid, because like you guys are noticing, you have one ammo count instead of several ammo counts to work with. So every single bit of ammo I use is accounted for. Okay, we're gonna do a little trick here. It's another super jump strat. Hopefully I can just get it. I didn't, which is fun. Okay, there we go. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Alright. So now we are going to exit Meridia here pretty quickly. We're also going to grab this E-tank and get another gate out of the way. So that's gate number 14. We have 9 gates left, and we're heading into a little place that everyone loves called Norfair. And Norfair is really cool because it kind of looks like a mechanaloid revamped heat dungeon, if you will. It's all high-tech and stuff, and it's pretty sweet. Nice drops. Move, Kate! Get out the way! Alright, sweet. We got it. SM Escape 2 is where you can change directions. Oh, sheer. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna pick up this missile here, drop this mofo, and head this way. And so, yeah, with ice now I can one-hit kill a lot of these enemies, which I couldn't before. And just generally, like, if you've seen a run of an old route before this one that I'm showing you now, you would just laugh because it's so dangerous. And it just really makes this game almost enjoyable to run again, because it was getting really grindy for a while. Because it's like, am I gonna die, or... So... we're coming up on a boss here, quickly. Golden Chorizo, and if you've ever played, like, Super Metroid, you'll know that Golden Chorizo is just generally not a hard boss, but if you played Project Base, you know that Golden Chorizo can kind of be a pain. And in this game, it is no exception. He is a complete pain, just right out the gate, just going strong. So what we do is frame charge shots, which are gonna like basically put us through his hitbox and make sure we don't get hit, or we're still gonna take damage, or dish out damage, I guess I should say. Also, another thing about this game in its entirety is its lag reduction strats. Hyper has a lot of lag in it, especially with all 5 beams equipped. So it's just timing out your shots so that you're reducing the most amount of lag as possible. And yeah, the save over the routes is probably around 1.5 minutes if you do it optimally. There's a good room right there. Alright, so this room is kind of weird. You have to drop a power bomb in like a pretty precise spot so you don't destroy the other heads. So I have to drop one right there, so I can stand on this one and get a good jump out of there. It seemed to work out pretty well, though. I'm out of vanilla Coke Zero, which is kind of upsetting, so this may affect my run a little bit. Alright, just kidding. Alright, so this is the new kind of decent strat we've got going here, where I can basically frame shoot these golden pirates, except for that one. That was lame. Okay, that was a really good room. I feel when no vanilla Coke, dude, that's pretty terrible. By the way, you guys and gals should all go grab a nice refreshing Coke Zero vanilla, because it's pretty awesome. I'm not paid to say that. So, a thing or two about Norfair here is you can take a lot of damage by very simple enemies. So it's very important to just kind of dodge everything, because you will take a very unnecessary amount of damage if you don't. Little cool room here. Alright, that's pretty good. Coca-Cola. Jeez. Alright, so here's our old buddy Ridley. And this fight's... he kinda acts like he does in Project Base, where he just, mean, he's not too different from Vanilla Ridley, honestly. I think he has slightly more HP. Like, I think it's like 30 shots instead of 20. That was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. And I have really good health and ammo, so I don't even need to stop. Alright, so here's the best item in the game, in my opinion. We're gonna pick up a really cool item here called Spedbuster. And Spedbuster is pretty cool because it makes us go like really fast. And basically makes Samus zoom. So yeah, Spedbuster is pretty cool. And it's green. It's a really cool green color. You're gonna see me doing a lot of things with Speed Booster that you can't do in Vanilla. One primarily is the thing we like to call Speed Keep, where instead of that sucked. Instead of you know, like turning, or no, wait, how do I word it correctly without sounding like an idiot? Speed Keep is basically instead of just squatting, and that's all you can do. Speed Keep, if we press down and forward, allows us to basically keep our short charge going like this. And this is a room that kind of exercises the idea that this is how it's supposed to be done. So instead I'll be pressing down forward like that. And basically forward squatting. You also see me doing these turnaround short charges if I can get it right here. I couldn't. There's more of them right here. Hopefully. There we go. They're like turnaround short charges. That was kind of sloppy, but it's whatever. What's up, Bob is a drummer? I'm also a drummer. But yeah, so we can do these turnaround short charges that can get us Speed Booster in a lot less room. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that's part of Speed Keep too, is it allows us to do nifty stuff like being able to turn around like this as well, like stunt drums. Alright, so we use 2 power bombs here, and then we have just enough to get this off, and then boom, we're done. And that's the game. Just kidding. Alright. Continuing on. We just got our number 8 gate. So we're pretty much completely done with Norfair. We've done all we really like, all that's required of it. So now we're back in good old Brinstar, where we first started. And we're going to be making our way to our big friend Kraid. The record for this game currently is a 104.37 held by myself. But what gives me hope for this new route that I'm doing is I was a minute and 12 seconds ahead at Screw Attack the other day, but I died to Mother Brain, which kind of is pretty upsetting. So 104.37 currently. So here we got a little mini Kraid, which is just chilling back here. Alright, so that was another gate, and well-needed E-tank. Coming big handy here soon. Sound glitch. Alright, so this is our last ammo pickup here. 75 is what we should be ending with. Nice, I got a speed booster there. That was really good. Alright. So, yet again, another sequence break. Nice, and I got that room perfect. That was pretty cool. It's few and far between, I get that. I'm glad I could get that for the marathon. Alright, so here's Kraid, and we have ice. Like I said, we have a full beam where we wouldn't before, so this, not a huge time save. This fight only takes 3 shots instead of 4. And see, if you were fighting Kraid casually, like intended route, this fight would be ridiculous. It would take a lot of hits, and there we go. We have space jump. Blue Eyes Green Dragon. Okay. Big Greg just chilling. Just chilling like a villain. Alright, so yet again another gate we're getting. Dude, we need to get some cokes in here. This Hyper Metroid run is brought to you by a cool, refreshing vanilla Coke, or a Coke Zero. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the run. This is a really fun one for me. I had been grinding project-based relentlessly for about a year and a half. It's nice to finally have something different that's somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. Also, speedball's a thing in this one, and it's pretty awesome. So, we are going to be getting another gate here. And doing some backflip action. Okay. Back in the wrecked ship, round 2. Ha, thanks, Ultra. Yeah, this game is full of them, man. Like, here's a neat one if I can get it. There we go. Just saves a little extra time. Ugh. Alright, so yet again another gate. And since we beat Phantoon earlier, these rooms are unlocked now, which means that we can finally get the gates. So basically we're just doing gate cleanup here. And yeah, like I was saying, speed keep makes for like really cool looking gameplay and a lot of really cool strats. Because you can keep a shine spark almost anywhere. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So here's our final gate. Well, one of the final gates. This is the second to last. Space jump timing is a little bit different in Duckfist. Basically, it's kind of like an info space jump, where it's, I guess you can do it almost anywhere. Since you have spin jump, restart, and air, it allows you to more accessibly use space jump and have it put in. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but I would say it's easier because you fail it way less. Oh jeez, talk about ruining your momentum. Okay, one gate remaining, and that's the gate that's after not Phantoon, Dragon. Okay. So this section of Meridia is really cool. And you're gonna be seeing probably arguably one of the most annoying fights in any hack possible. Dragon in this hack is just, in my opinion, not good. Reason being is she doesn't swoop in like a horizontal or a vertical fashion. No, a horizontal fashion. She swoops in more of a vertical fashion. So it's just like almost like a straight up and down thing, and it makes it very, very difficult to, like, I guess, hit her effectively. Also, these turrets on the wall do massive amounts of damage, and they can't be destroyed, and there's 5 or 6 of them, and it's just terrible. So we're gonna try our best to just get rid of her as quick as possible. How did I get grabbed there? I don't really know. There we go. That was a really good ending, though. Besides getting grabbed, that wasn't too bad. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, final gate. There we go. We are out of here.
Hey, Stunt, I just wanted to sneak in a donation real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, man.
Got $5 from Abortion Shark saying, don't forget to grab a refreshing Coke Zero Vanilla trademark on your way to play Hyper Metroid. Hair-ish thought of playing without Coke Zero Vanilla. I'm out of money now. It's the Abortion Shark. That's all I got.
Awesome. I agree with that, man. You cannot have a Hyper Metroid run without Vanilla Coke Zero. It just doesn't happen. Unfortunately, that's kind of where I'm headed right now, because I don't have one, but we'll see. Thank you for the donation there, Abortion Shark. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so this is where we usually be going to get ice, but instead we're just going to go down to Turian. Okay, so Turian, I'll do a little bit of explaining. It is very, 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 hashtag very, very, very laggy. But there are strats to reduce lag, and we'll be implementing them pretty much every room. One being shine sparking these tubes. That reduces a ton of lag. So I'm going to time all those out. But Turian is really cool. It's a very... I've grinded it so many times. And it's honestly pretty interesting to watch. Okay, that was pretty good. So yeah, like I was saying, shine sparking those tubes and just kind of like directing your echoes to basically destroy the tubes will save you not only time but lag frames as well. Here's another... oh, I got stuck. Here's another strat that kind of implements that idea, if I can get it. There we go. We got it. There again, using my echoes to destroy the tubes. Like I was saying, very, 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 very... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, get off me. Alright, we're gonna try something here, and if I fail this, the entire run will be over. Okay, we got it. Whew. Okay, that is the baby skip for Hyper Metroid. And now this scene just doesn't happen. Because if I leave the room while it's happening, and I go back in, it'll just be like, oh, well that must have already happened, so... Okay, we're done. So we just skipped the whole baby sequence right there, which is pretty awesome. And that's a newly developed strat that we just started doing, using a horizontal shine spark to get back out. There's also a Zeb skip here with some sort of weird screw attack bug, where if you like have screw attack on and you like jump up here like this. There we go. We can like kind of clip through and avoid wasting ammo. There we go. Do the same dance. Alright, here we go. So, Mother Brain in this game is ridiculously cool looking, in my opinion. Instead of her like dripping like green ooze and stuff from her mouth, she like drips blood, which is also pretty cool. Kind of made Blood Sonic kind of made her like half mech. She's got like that metal, like steel jaw thing going on there. And she just looks really cool. She was like the goth kid in school that like basically just wanted to be different. Okay, should be good now. Yeah, it's very, very gory looking. That's a good point. By the way, while this is going on, I just want to thank everyone in the Hyper community, pretty much just Hubert, Galamos, and myself, as well as Behemoth, for coming up with Hyper, or the theory task for Hyper. I want to thank all you guys for coming out to Oceanfly and supporting, because that's really cool too. I plan on putting a lot more work into this game. And I really hope you guys are enjoying the run. I've grinded this for the past 2 months, pretty much straight, and really, really wanted to put on a good show for you guys and show you what this game has to offer. Thanks, Dickens. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, 938 people. That's really good. Alright, so we're gonna get Hyper Beam here, and it's gonna be pretty OP, but the escape sequence is what makes this game really awesome. Alright, so get ready for a pretty epic escape here. But yeah, I just want to thank all you guys for coming out and supporting, and it's really cool. It's a great opportunity to be here. And let's finish this off strong, I guess. So this escape sequence, like you can see, it's 10 minutes long. And it's pretty intense, and pretty much everything will hurt you to a decent extent. You have to deal with steam for most of the escape, as well as a bunch of, like, not freeform cycling rinkas, but they all have, like, a set path, I guess. Alright. Making our way downtown. Oh, jeez. It's funny, too, because every time I run this game, people bring up redesign, and it's pretty hilarious because we have really funny conversations about the redesign escape. And it's always a good time talking about it. So a lot of this is just trying to escape Turin here. Once we're out of here, it gets even more interesting. On SD boost, unintentional. So here's the Turin elevator, kind of like X Factor, or not X Factor, Z Factor, I meant to say. It's kind of got a elevator dealio where it kind of bridge off the side there. A lot of factors in Super Metroid. Alright, here's a strat that's pretty neat if I can get it. Alright, we did. You get a stand-up speedball there, so we can do that. And skip this entire shack tool sequence. A lot of this is just retracking most of Zebus here. Rib Shack tool. Pretty much. Alright, so now we're out of North Fair. Back in Coyote. Now this is cool. This is a neat mechanic I like about this escape coming up here in a second. Is Brinstar is like falling apart. So you'll notice a lot of it is just kind of in pieces. So here's also parts of Brinstar you don't really see. That just kind of like match up to where we need to go. You'll notice this earlier, I've came through here twice now. Going down and an escape. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're gonna be getting ready on time here. Time's coming up very shortly. And ready, and time. It's Hyper Metroid any percent guy. Ran by yours truly, the Stunt Coyote.
Great road, Stunt.
Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Schmemmin. The animals are actually in Brinstar, like the red brick Brinstar part. Where they're behind Bomb Chorizo, actually. Thanks, Personitis. When's Hundo? That's the next category. 50? That's pretty good. That'd be like a 105 something. Probably.
On stream we had 106.56.
Oh, really? Okay. That's pretty good still. Hey, what's up, Mock? Nice, dude.
We did get a couple more donations. One from Sickens saying, I donated earlier, but here's $5. That run was by Stunt. Stunt was sick. Good game.
Nice, dude.
And another one from 01 says, Pepsi is better. Fight me IRL.
I definitely will. But yeah, that was Hyper Metroid any percent and early ice route. So should be pretty interesting to see how far we can take it down. But I guess for final shoutouts, just shout out to Grime. Like I said, like the list of people here: Grime, Digital Mantra, DSO, Lenka. Just basically beta testers. Galamos, he's the second place any percent runner right now. Him and I have been running back and forth with the world record for a while. But yeah, that's a really fun run, and thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to showcase it. And I hope you guys liked it. And like I said, I'm Stunt Coyote. I stream this a lot. Vanilla Metroid, Project Base, Hyper, cool hacks, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later, I guess. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you for your run against Stunt.
Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you.
Alright guys, coming up next we have GT Classic Run, going to be between J-Ro and Leah Docs, commentated by Overfiend and myself, Straveris. Stay tuned for that. We're going to start getting set up for that run. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, get up, get a drink though, and whatever you need to do to continue enjoying this marathon. We still have about another, I think, let me see if I can do time right now. About 4.5 more hours of this marathon, is that right? think that's right. We still have more Super Metroid to come, so stay tuned.